One of the easiest ways to reduce your EMF exposure is to turn your Wi-Fi off at night. EMF is an electromagnetic field. It's emitted by a lot of electronics, some more so than others. First, try to keep the router as far away as possible from where people spend the most time and nowhere near the kids' or babies' rooms. They're even more sensitive to the damages of EMF. Plugging your Wi-Fi router into a timer is a really easy way to make sure it shuts off every night at the same time and then turns on in the morning when you need Wi-Fi again. This is one of the absolute best ways to drastically reduce your EMF exposure, which can improve your health and even help you get better sleep. Always sleep with your phone on airplane mode. Having your phone on feet from your head the whole night exposes you to a ton of unnecessary EMF. Repeated Wi-Fi studies show that Wi-Fi causes oxidative stress, sperm and testicular damage, DNA damage, disrupts the endocrine system, and even causes calcium overload. Whether it's the pesticides in the food, plastics in the water, sitting all day, all these things add to the chemical and physical stressors that our body has to deal with. You don't need Wi-Fi when you sleep, so why bathe your family in damaging EMF all night? Follow to keep learning and growing. One of the easiest
Shalom, call halal YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. That's giving all praise to the Most High and His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to our teachers and elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us His truth and truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. Shalom to 144,000. Real quick, I want to go in this video speaking about the dangers of EMF exposure. Okay, now you can look that up. You got to do some kind of research. But I just, and I'm not an advocator, okay, or a spokesman for this particular product. But I would advise all you Akim and Akwath, okay, to invest in this product right here. I recently got one. It says Wi-Fi router cover guard, shields you from EMF, still use router. Okay, so this is a device where it's pretty much like a Faraday cage where you can put your Wi-Fi router in it, okay, because there's an unseen war being waged against us all day long, all day, every day. There's an unseen war going on, and something as simple as your Wi-Fi router. Now we know we have to have Wi-Fi to to connect our devices in our houses and use the internet and such. And we showed you Esau's kingdom is wicked because everything emits a certain level of EMF. All these electronic devices emit a certain level of EMF. But you can, take necessary precautions to avoid, all that damage being done to your body. All right, and this is one of them. Okay, you could purchase one of these off of Amazon. It's like $72. I believe I pay like $80 for it at the end of the day. All right, but yeah, this is something that would be, a great investment, something wise to get for your household. Now, you can't stop the signals coming from your neighbors' households, but you can stop it from inside your house, which is where it's more, potent, okay, inside your own home with your own Wi-Fi router. So you put the little router in there, close it, boom, it's done. And when I bought mine, maybe it might sound a little crazy, but whenever I put my Wi-Fi router in here, which I'm gonna link a video in the end, showing with when they have like the meter, and they show how it works, and it might be a clip in here too. But when I put mine in there, bro, I immediately felt a little relief, just putting it inside this router, because when you go near that router, okay, understand that you're being radiated, okay. As it said, it causes testicular cancer, frying your sperm cells. It messes up your brain, So this devil, he's wicked in the things he does. And, he'll just, though he doeth good, he doeth unwilling. He'll give you this Wi-Fi and say helps you be connected, but the whole time it's poisoning you. Let's play this little clip right here they got.
Hello, today I'd like to demonstrate the Wi-Fi router guard blocking EMF that the router is emitting. This is the Wi-Fi router guard. This is a Netgear Wi-Fi router emitting RF. This is an RF analyzer measuring how much RF the router is emitting. You can see when this reads a 1, it measures over 2,000 microwatts per square meter.
Wow.
So with the router guard, you simply put the router inside the router guard. No need to disconnect any of the cables or wires. And you simply close the router guard. Once you do this, you can see that the RF power density drops by about 90% or so. Again, if you open this, the RF escapes, And you can see that the RF meter is reading over 2,000 microwatts per square meter. And then if we close the router guard again, you can see the RF drops down to about 90% or so. This shields you from the EMF.
Yep, that shields you from EMF, but and you can hear that noise, that noise that it was making, that ticking, that's like from the actual router, okay? That's and you can't see these waves and these frequencies that's, damaging your body. But if you get that particular device, you can, see it on the radar, you can hear it, and you seen how it started to drop as he put it in there. And I kid you not, once I put mine in there, I started to feel better. It was a strange feeling. It was like, it was pressure. You know how your body feels like anxiety. It's in a state of fight or flight. It was like that was like it was like lifted off of me when I when I did this, in the spiritual, because my child, he likes to play by the router, so that's why the individual was saying, you don't have it affects babies a lot more. Hey, you brothers that got children, you sisters that got children, it's something that to be mindful of, invest in, man. And don't go cheap. Like I said, it ain't crazy. It's like $80, but for this one particular, but don't go cheap, man. When you go cheap, you're only cheating yourself. So if you got to spend $80 for this thing, it would be wise, because there's cheaper versions. But yeah, it would be wise to just spend the money, get it, and you'll be better off. All right, a lot better off rather than not having it. So let's go over here. It says, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 5, verse 15. It says, be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. Right. So people, in this, modern world, they're very ignorant of stuff like this. They don't think, all they thinking about is, I want to get on Facebook. I want to get on this. I want to get on that. I want to watch my Netflix. Well, whatever you want, if you want to do that, you can do that, but be mindful in doing that of this wicked world that we're in. Okay, this is Babylon, bro. Okay, the shadow of the valley of death. So this devil, he's that's why you see cancer cases rising. All these things that he is doing and putting out there is it has an effect upon your body, man. Okay, and really, if it has an effect upon your body, it has an effect upon your spirit. He said how you'll be able to dream better. Hey, I had a dream last night. And the past couple nights, I've been having vivid dreams, man. Like they've been like a movie, like you're there. I had a dream last night. And I won't speak on the dream too much, but it was like I was there, bro. It was so vivid. It was like you can breathe in and smell the environment. You can feel, you can taste the taste of the air in these dreams. So as he said it, you'll be able to sleep better. I'm able to sleep better now. Get into a deeper sleep. And you're not just radiating yourself. Another good thing to do too is buy these little stickers. They have EMF blocker stickers, and I have a bunch of those, and I put them on my device. There's one on my phone. Okay, there's one on the back of my phone under my case. Actually on the phone, so you won't see it unless I take the case off. But yeah, I have some of those too. I put them on my devices, my laptops, my systems. Put them on the Wi-Fi router as well, just to be a little more precautious, and like I said, I'm already feeling the effects of it, working, within me and within my household, like I said, dreaming better, think clearer, also you got Esau who can he can see through your house with your Wi-Fi router and shit. You can do all kind of stuff, man. I ain't gonna get too much into it in this video. It's gonna be a quick one in the spirit. But yeah, we just got to be mindful of these things, understanding that this devil is wicked and he's trying to destroy you on every side. There's a war being waged against you on every side, and unseen wars, things that you can't physically see with your eyes, but it's still happening. And I want to say this too, all this stuff is done on purpose, bro. There's a way Esau can go around this, but he does this purposely so he can continue to, get you in his hospitals, okay? It's it's a domino effect, all right? And either however it go, they're reaping the benefits. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. You see, yeah, we can't be ignorant, man. Okay, which ignorant means to not know. So if you don't know something, then Scripture says, study to show yourself approved. You got to study. You got to understand, the environment you're in, you know, what times we are in, okay? You have to study. You have to look into certain stuff. You have to do your due diligence, okay? Or Satan will get an advantage of you. You may think, oh, that's not a big deal, and next thing you know, your ass and wound up with, you know, testicular cancer or something, man. You know, this man is wicked, and he does all these things to destroy us, okay? I was like Magneto said. He said, "You built these weapons to destroy us." Yeah, this devil's building weapons to destroy you, okay? Verse 11 in the NLT, it says, so that Satan will not outsmart us. And that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to outsmart us because you know Jake ain't going to read a book. Jake don't read. Jake don't, you know, study anything. He says, for we are familiar with his evil schemes. We know how this devil get down, man. Okay, we are familiar with your evil schemes. We know you the devil. Okay, and we calling you out on your bullshit. All right, we calling you out. We have identified that you are the devil. And with that, we're going to take the necessary precautions to make our situations better, so we don't have to, you know, continue to suffer at the wrath of this man's, you know, his technology. You know, technology is increasing. They want to, you know, merge everybody with AI. You got, you know, this 5G, which is, you know, dangerous for your body. You know, and they know these things, bro. They know this. Do you think they're going to change it? No, because that's how they get paid. That's how they get their money. You know, and that's how they, you know, hey, let me say this too, bro, and I'm going to say this in the most, you know, clearest way I can without getting a possible, you know, attack on my account. But, you know, your government, the people that are calling the shots, the people that are in power, they have an agenda to depop, okay? Depop you 8, okay? That's what they want to do. They want to bring the numbers down. Remember the Georgia Guidestones? Bring the population down to 500 million. So how you go from several billion to 500 million? They're already doing it. All right, they're already doing it, man. So hey, just be mindful, bro. It's something quick in the spirit. Shalom, coming Shalom, about ball, praise, short lessons, edifying, and hopeful. Shalom.